using the following sets, we've got the universe represented as Q through Z, set A, QSU, WY, B, QSY, Z, and C is V, W, X, Y, and Z. So using those above sets, we're going to determine the intersection between set A and B prime. So first of all, I would list the elements of set A. We've got QSUWY written exactly like set A is defined. We're going to intersect that with B prime. Now B prime is defined as the elements that are included in the universe but are not in set B. So when we go through and find the elements that are in universe, not in set B, we'll come up with R, T, U, V, W, and X. So that's defined as B prime. Now the intersection between those two sets will be the elements that those two sets have in common. So as we go through, it looks like we have a U that's common to both sets. A W is common to both sets. I don't see any other similarities. So the intersection is going to be the set that includes elements U and W. For number 4, we're asked to find A union the intersection of B and C. So I'm first going to list the elements that are in set A, union the intersection between sets B and C. So if we come over and look for what B and C have in common, they have Y and Z in common. So their intersection will be the set that contains the elements Y and Z. And now we want to find the union. Now the union is going to take every element that's in set A as well as every element that's in the intersection of B and C. So it's the set that contains all of those elements. So if I was listing all of the elements contained in both sets, I would have Q, S, U, W, Y, as well as a Z. And you're not going to repeat any of those in your listing, even though both sets include a Y. You won't write Y more than once. It's only represented as one element. And for number 5, we're asked to find the cardinality of A intersect B. So if we first find the set A intersect B, that's going to include the elements Q, S, and Y. The elements that the two sets have in common would be their intersection. And now the cardinality of those of that set, we're going to count the number of elements in that set. So 1, 2, 3. So the cardinality of A intersect B would be 3.